The property of being luminous. The luminous, there is three different interpretation. The first, there are three different interpretations. First, the consciousness is luminous because it is free of all the physical composites and physical particles. Second, it is consciousness. It is luminous because its fundamental nature is not affected by afflictive emotions. Or another way to say is all the afflictive emotions are not embedded in the nature of consciousness. This is the key reason why we believe mind and consciousness has a potential for limitless development. On the other hand, physical training development is always limited. It cannot go beyond, the physical training development cannot go beyond the fundamental constraint that is imposed by nature and its constitution of the body. On the other hand, for the case of consciousness, its obstacles are removable, temporary. That's why we believe all the living beings, including animals, have a potential to be enlightened being or to attain Buddhahood. Third interpretation, regarding to the third interpretation is that the consciousness is luminous because it is a reflective of any object. It can have a reflection of any object. And for that, I have another quote by Acharya Dhammakriti. Therefore, my own mind is luminous by virtues of its own nature of luminosity, by virtue of other objects being transferred and eliminated in it. This makes it too luminous. This makes it luminous too. To talk about the property of being aware, consciousness. Being aware or conscious refer to ability to know something, to apprehend something, to cognize something. And this is the fundamental function of consciousness. And here I have another quote, but I'm going to skip it. And to talk about the experiential aspect, the experiential aspect of consciousness can be talked within the two modes of consciousness. The consciousness that experiences the object and consciousness itself experienced by another type of consciousness. The fact that we remember something is the result of having experience of that object in the past. Otherwise, we cannot have that kind of remembrance. And for this concept, actually, there is a debate between Madhyamaka point of view and Chittamadika point of view. Madhyamaka point of view, this doesn't have to be the case to experience something. All the everything that I have presented so far are the attributes of consciousness. Now I'm going to talk about the difference between sensory consciousness and mental consciousness.